You have probably heard it before. A solar eclipse only happens once every 100 years. Sounds dramatic? Right. But then you look at the news. We just had a solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, visible as a partial eclipse across Europe. And now another is coming on August 2, 2025, visible from countries like India, Pakistan, and parts of Asia. So, what's going on? If solar eclipses are supposed to be rare, why do they keep happening? Let's clear the sky and the confusion. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between Earth and the sun, casting a shadow on Earth. If you are standing in that shadow, you see the sun darken, sometimes completely. There are three main types of eclipse: partial, where the moon covers only a part of the sun; annular, where the moon is slightly farther from Earth and appears smaller, creating a ring of fire; total, the most dramatic, when the moon fully blocks the sun, turning day into night for a few minutes. Now, here's the surprising truth. Solar eclipses happen every single year, in fact between 2 to 5 times annually. So why do people say they are so rare? Because it depends on where you are. Even though eclipses happen often, the path where you can see a total eclipse is very narrow. Just a thin strip of land, maybe 100 to 200 kilometers wide. If you are not in that path, you either see a partial eclipse or nothing at all. That's why solar eclipses feel rare for most people, because in your exact location, a total eclipse might only happen once every 300 to 400 years. It's not that eclipse is rare, it's that your place on earth doesn't get to see it very often. And that's why people travel for them. Some even chase eclipse around the world. But right now, we are in a special time. Earth is entering a period where more solar eclipses are happening over land, and they are easier to see from populated areas. We had one in March 2025. We will see another on August 2, 2025, a partial eclipse over much of Asia. Then in August 2026, there is a total eclipse crossing parts of Spain and Greenland. 2027, one of the biggest events of the century, a 6 minutes total solar eclipse will sweep across Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and parts of the Arab world. It's a once in a lifetime moment for millions of people. So no, eclipses are not rare. We are just lucky to be in the right place at the right time. But what makes eclipses so special isn't just how rare they are, it's how they feel. Imagine this. The day is bright, the sun is strong, and then suddenly, shadows shift, the sky dims, the temperature is down. Birds fall silent, street lights flicker on, and for a few minutes everything stops. The sun disappears, replaced by a black circle surrounded by fire. Even in our modern world, it feels like magic. Ancient civilizations were terrified of eclipse. They thought the gods were angry or that monsters were eating the sun. Some believed the world was ending. And even today, when we know exactly what's happening, that moment still gives people goosebumps. You're not just watching an eclipse, you're watching the moon 3,84,000 kilometers away, aligned perfectly with the sun 150 million kilometers away, just long enough to cast a moving shadow across the earth. It's like the universe is showing off. So, the next time someone says solar eclipse happens only once every 100 years, tell them this: eclipses happen all the time, we just don't always get to see them. And when we do, it's not just a moment in science, it's a moment in history, a reminder of how small we are and how beautiful the universe can be. So mark your calendar, 2nd August 2025. Even if it's just a partial eclipse in your area, don't miss it, because in that short window, when the sky darkens and the sun vanishes, you will understand why people travel across continents to see something that lasts just a few minutes. Realize you're not just living on Earth, you're riding through space on a planet that dance with shadow and light, and very so often it gives you a show.